Hello, brothers. It's UFC Fight Night Paris in France. I don't know why I repeated that, but we've got Benoit Saint-Denis versus Money Moicano versus the God of War. You know, what a fight. And cool man, we got Amavo versus Allen. Then we got a bunch of other fights I don't really care about, and a couple. No, to be fair, there's only like 3 or 4 fights I care about. So yeah, there might be, but there's a buzzing sound in the background. I don't know if that's been there for all my videos, but I just noticed it now. I don't know if it's like just my crappy mic or the mic's picking up the absolute jet engine that is my laptop. But yeah, because my laptop's tiny for some reason. It's loud as shit, even though it's tiny. You shouldn't be like that. Without further ado, let's continue. Okay, so this will be the only fight in the prelims I'm actually covering, because the rest of them I don't really give a shit about. But I'm just gonna like speed run them, so just take a note so you can just like know what my score was, so like just keep a record how many fights I got wrong, how many fights I got right. So the first fight I got Balaji Oki over Chris Duncan. I got Victor Altamirano over Daniel Barres. I'm skipping the women's fight because I don't care. I've got Taylor Lapilus over Vince Morales. I've got Umar Sai over Jung Daun. I've got Kutalaba. Actually, I've got Ivan Ersland over Kutalaba because Kutalaba is a bum. I don't like the guy. So yeah. So that's just the prelims quickly sorted out for you. So now we've got Ludovic Klein versus Roosevelt Roberts. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Roosevelt Roberts he's good. He's not good. Maybe he's half decent. He's a solid, not even solid. He's just like a veteran, I guess. Well, he's only 30, I think. Yeah, he's only 30, so he's still got some time. Um, Ludovic Klein, he's really good, bro. He had a win over Ignacio Bahamondes, which has aged really well. He's got stocky, he's a short man, stocky power. I think he's like only 1.7 meters, and Roosevelt Roberts is like 188. So there's like a big height difference. But his Ludovic Klein's got a pretty long reach compared to his size. They have similar reaches. So yeah. He's got that short man power. He's got half decent grappling. And yeah, it's gonna be a easy rundown. Roosevelt Roberts is pretty good, but like I'm not even pretty good. Why do I keep saying that? He's able to beat the guys that don't deserve to be in the UFC. But anything that's like a bit higher quality doesn't do great. KO'd by Bahamondes, lost to Jim Miller in round 1 and shit like that. Okay, I'm coughing today, but you get the point. It's still too hard. I think Ludovic Klein is gonna stalk him down and beat his ass, make KO in the first round, TKO in the first round. Is my prediction. Yeah, we got next fight. We got Kevin Jousset versus Brian Battle. I just clocked. I've been having I just mix the slides in the wrong bloody order. So it's okay. It's fine. Start with this fight. This is actually a really interesting fight. We've got 2 prospects who look pretty good. I think Brian Battle's had some tougher tests, a little more battle hardened in the UFC. They have similar records. They're both very well-rounded, decent everywhere. Kevin Jousset's got that city kickboxing, striking. He's got good ground game, good top pressure. Brian Battle, same as well. But I think I'm gonna go with Brian Battle. I think Brian Battle is just a bit more battle tested in the UFC. He's fought harder opponents. Kevin Jousset has looked impressive, but I think Brian Battle can get the job done. If you look at the pictures, Brian Battle looks like he's a man. I thought with 1,000 yards stare. He looks like he's seen things. He looks like he's ready to go to war. Kevin Jousset just he looks slightly retarded. Like he looks like he's mewing, but he's got a little bit of Down syndrome, if you understand. Or at least in this photo. And I think he's got a little bit of a receding hairline. So and he's French, so the French might kick in and he might just lose if he's doing well. But that could also help him considering he's French, because you know if it's close decision, the judges might be inclined to shift one way more than the other. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Brian Battle by decision, UD, and yeah, on with the next. Now we've got the steamroller, Matt Frivola versus the bomb that is Fereziam. Look, I personally, Fereziam, Algerian French guy, you know, he's pretty gay. He just looks a bit zesty. He fights a bit zesty as well. He's just like a distance type guy. Just kicks it. He's like an even more boring version of Jai Herbert. Like Jai Herbert's had some fun fights here and there. Jai Herbert actually dropped someone. I think Jai Herbert's actually got finishes before. This guy straight out, he just calf kicks you and keeps you at range. He does jack shit the entire fight. Like he will do no damage whatsoever and he'll win. Like he just pisses me off. Like not a single fight from this guy is fun. And he's just a dead guy. I don't want him to get brutally KO'd by Matt Fuller, which I am predict is going to happen. Because for some reason the odds have him favourite, which is absolutely retarded. Absolute spaz odds makers. Because Frivola, this guy KO'd Drew Dober. He's like, I know they both got brutally KO'd by Terence McKinney. But I don't know, Frivola is just like, it's just Matt Frivola type shit, you know. Fereziam has no power. You can't KO him. You couldn't KO a fucking fly. Yeah, I think Ferrola's just gonna walk him down. He's got threatened a takedown. He actually got a couple takedowns in the middle, didn't he? Although he didn't do anything with them. He'll be able to do something with them if he gets them on Ziam, because he's got no ground game. So yeah, I think he's just gonna pressure him, maybe get a couple takedowns in there, and then I think he's gonna brutalize him with a shot. And just folds his puny ass up to bed. Yep, and that's it. Now we have Morgan Charrier versus Gabriel Miranda. Gabriel Miranda's just straight ass, man. He's just not really good. He's just got, I think he got flatlined by the BSD. I think he got one submission win against some shit guy. Yeah, he's not really that great on the feet. He's not very good at getting the takedowns. His ground game is probably his best part, and he's not very good at that either. I think Charrier, he got that body kick KO, and then he beat Shepe Mariscal, but the judges didn't give it to him. So I feel like I'm just really confident in this guy. This guy's striking looks solid. Even though his record is pretty shit, this guy genuinely looks solid. He's got some really nasty kicks. I feel like he's just gonna chew up the body, chew up the legs of Gabriel Miranda, and get him out there really quick. So round 1, round 2 KO is my prediction. William Gomi versus Joanderson Brito. Fuck knows why they made this fight. Gomi's nowhere near the level of Brito. Is Brito ranked, or it's just at the rankings? I don't know. But he should be fighting up. He's way better than this guy. He's gonna be pressuring him. Gomi's a more distance fighter. Brito's got way better boxing, way better kicks, way better striking in general. And he's got the grappling advantage. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty fairly easy KO. The shooter box man is gonna get him out of there. You know, shooter boxing makes a lot of good fighters. They don't have a lot of pressure fighters. And I think it's gonna be no different. Brito is gonna steamroll this guy. Absolutely easy money, and that is KO round 1 is my prediction. This is a middleweight bout, contender bout between Brendan Allen and Nasruddin Imavov, and I've got Imavov in short. Brendan Allen, I think he's a bomb, man. I mean, not a bomb. He's a good fighter, but who has he really beat? Like, he's like ranked 8th or 7th somehow. Like, what? How? Who has this guy beat? Let me just check. His best win against Chris Curtis, and he's like 14th, 15th. Like, his best wins are Paul Craig. His last 3 wins are Paul Craig, Bruno Silva, and Andre Muniz. Like, who's giving him this ranking? Like, how? I mean, he's a good fighter, but like, shouldn't be this highly ranked. And I think he's gonna lose to Imavov. I feel like if this was a 5-rounder, I'd be 100% confident picking Imavov, but because it's a 3-rounder, I feel like maybe one of the rounds, Alan might be able to like get the takedown out of nowhere somehow and take his back, because Imavov is it's been seemed pretty easy to control on the clinch. And I think he got taken down by Cannonier in their fight, even though he got straight back up. But Cannonier is nowhere near the level of Brendan Allen is on the ground. So yeah, but yeah, I think Imavov's gonna win. I think he's got much better striking. He's got good enough defense on the wrestling side to negate. I feel like he's probably gonna win at 29-28. He's good enough to like miss out, to not get submitted. I feel like he's just gonna start clipping him. If he gets a finish, I don't know. He doesn't have the best finishing instincts. Like, he's Dagestani, but the French just kind of got like seeped through. So he's just not the best at finishing people. So that's a problem. That may not be a problem. That's not a problem, but it's just a thing. But I think he's gonna win. He's good. Allen's gonna come marching forward. His striking is not that good. He's gonna be getting clipped. He's gonna get his kicks are gonna be thrown. He's not that great. If he can get a takedown, which is possible, because when Imavov fought Dolidze, actually, well, I'm kind of he got a takedown. Imavov looked pretty good in his last few fights. Against Dolidze, he looked great, but Dolidze, he's got really good jiu-jitsu. Like, he's one of the most dangerous guys in the division when he gets to the ground, probably maybe even better than Allen. But his wrestling's not that great, so he's not very good at getting the takedown. But Allen's wrestling much better. He can get takedowns much better than Dolidze can. So that's one thing. But I'm gonna back Imavov to get a decision in. Now, finally, the main event. Benoit Saint Denis versus Manny Moicano. We've got the God of War out here, and yeah, he's gonna show why that's his nickname, because he is going to go to war with Moicano for however long it lasts, and he's gonna knock him out cold. Maybe not cold, but he's just gonna knock him out, TKO him, whatever. I think BSD's just gonna walk in there, just go with the pace he had in every other fight. Walk in and just go at it. Just throw bombs, eat some shots, go for takedowns, and just do everything. In terms of what the hell have I done? In terms of the striking, BSD's better. He's just more powerful. His boxing defense has never been great, but it was exploited. He got KO'd against Dustin. But to be fair, you have to think he did have staph infection, which does affect your durability and your chin and your cardio. I still think he probably still would have lost. I mean, might have still gotten KO'd, but maybe. But the shots this managed to eat in, maybe without the staph, he might have been able to survive the absolute bombs thrown by Poirier. And Moicano is nowhere near the boxing level of Poirier, nowhere near the power. His striking's not even on that. His striking's not on that level. His main is his ground game. And his ground game is not going to be really that effective against BSD. Moicano has good ground game. He's got good jiu-jitsu, half decent wrestling. And BSD has got taken down by Favola twice, but his wrestling defense BSD's wrestling defense isn't the best. But when he gets on the ground, he can reverse. He's got proper BJJ reversals on the ground. He seems very safe. So getting a takedown is not going to do much for Moicano, I don't think. I think BSD's probably going to get back up. In terms, I don't know whose grappling's better. BSD looks a bit more physical, you know. But I can't say for sure whose grappling's better. I think I may lean me a bit more towards BSD, but I don't really know. I feel like the grappling's probably going to be slightly nullified, because Moicano's pretty good in his own right. I don't think either of them are going to get submission unless they rock the other one. But I think BSD is going to charge in there, going to eat the shots. He doesn't have stuff, and even with stuff, I think he'll be able to eat the shots fine. Moicano doesn't have the power, or the skill in terms of boxing, and I think he's just Moicano's gonna eat a bomb. He's gonna fall. He's gonna try to recover. He might shoot, and then he's gonna eat another bomb, and then he's gonna fall again, and then BSD's just gonna finish him. Round 1 or round 2 KO. So that is my prediction. The BSD hype train might be back on a roll. I really want a new contender at lightweight, and BSD is a very fun guy to watch fight. And in Paris, he always seems to level up his game, you know. So I feel like that's just a win-win situation. But like and it's a win-win situation because even if Moicano wins, we're gonna hear another rant about economics and Austrian economics and money. He doesn't have money, Moicano. I don't think he's gonna good enough to go to title reign, but it'll be fun in the meantime. He's 35. I feel like it'd just be so great to see a Moicano run. But I think BSD is gonna get this win, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I get a better mic. In the time I'm still at school, still doing bullshit. So yeah, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you brothers later.